Hey everybody, David here, and we just got our last box from SMJ, so we're going to open that up. This one has a bunch of really neat marquees. It's just the last few items that we had coming in from them. So, I'm not going to mince words and just dig right into it here. This one I've been looking forward to for a while. There's also one very rare marquee in here that I'm going to be putting onto one of my cabs and hopefully convert that to run a very unique version of this game. While we're at it, there's been a lot of others of this marquee type coming up, so I think there's two more in this box. So, set this up here and dig right into it. Now this is the kind of thing, well, I don't know, Bayou did alright. I was going to say, these are the kind of things that I'd be worried about in transit. And it looks like they forwent the bubble wrap, or the normal packing material that they do with the used paper, which is good because these are quite fragile. First off, I guess we'll start off with this thing, which a friend of mine linked and said, hey, this is cool. And I was like, hey, it is actually cool, and I went and bought it. I don't think they were going to buy it, so... This is a marquee, I think from one of the Evangelion patchy slots there. It's pretty cool. Full 3D setup there. It has wiring for lights for the back, so I might try to figure out what I need to do to get that lit. And that'd be something cool to go on the wall. But, yeah, that's pretty neat there. And I think the rest is all... No, there's something else here too, I think. Let me check the last few things. Oh, yes, okay. This is a Type X2 hard drive. Nothing really special, but I'm trying to get some of these original hard drive bays to put into our boards. And whenever they... I have a knife right here. Whenever these come up cheap, it's a good item to pick up, just stock up on them. So I'm honestly thinking in the future I'm probably going to gut the I/O controllers from the Type X's and just build my own PC, something that runs a little bit better. That's a Continuum Shift kit there. And I'll probably just use it for the hard drive case at some point. I think that's the last of those, and the rest of it is the marquees. So I guess we'll just dig into these in the order that they're packed. I think it's only two. Is it two? It's three. There's two of them, three of them. Let's see. And there should be one piece on the bottom. Yeah, okay. So first up is actually the same as the cab behind me here. Is an Animelo-style marquee. No particular affinity to Iroha itself, but these marquees are really neat when they come up. If I've ever got the money, I usually like to pick them up, but I haven't really. The only one I have is the Adventure marquee. So I picked this up because it was really cheap. And, you know, also since I'm buying others, I can pack multiple of them without, you know, like a big expense. So the second one I picked up here is Pop'n 9. Which, same thing, not a crazy affinity for it, but they're really neat, and these were super cheap, so I picked them up. I might start, I think there's one or two others up right now that I might actually try to pick up, but I don't know yet. I'm not trying to get like a full set of them or anything. They're a little too hard to find to go for that, and I don't really have any easy way to display these yet. So the last one, however, is the real big deal, and I'll open this all the way up because I think I've seen maybe one of these ever before. And that one is Mickey Tunes. Now, I'm going to move this box out of the way before I open everything. I'm going to open this up all the way so you guys can get a good look at it. I'm surprised this ended as low as it did. It was definitely not as cheap as the others. But for something as rare as this, I'm surprised people didn't really go more all into it than they did. And when I picked this up, I finally thought, well, I've got a Firebeat here from my friend. The cabinet it's going in was originally, or not Firebeat. It was originally for a Firebeat, so why not just make it a dedicated Firebeat cab? I've got five Pop'n machines now or something, and I haven't really given much thought into selling them or anything. So it's not like I'm letting them go. If I'm going to keep them, I don't need 5 Pop'n machines all running current hardware. So that would be cool to dedicate each cab to its original era. For example, this blue one behind me is going to stay Pop'n 9 through 14 because that's what it was originally. This is originally a Pop'n 9 machine. So the Firebeat one should stay 4 through 8 Animelo and Mickey Tunes. So this marquee, since I was able to get this, and because of its rarity itself, like I think if I ever bring this out to certain shows or anything like that, I'm going to be bringing Mickey Tunes because that's the most unique version, I think, to try. Animelo's got some unique stuff in it too, but you know, if I've got this marquee, it would be really neat to put together a cab running Mickey Tunes with the marquee and everything. And I've got one more piece that came with this to show off as well. But yeah, this thing looks like it's in excellent condition. No chips. A little bit of scratching on the back, but you'd expect that. That is a really clean, really nice looking marquee. I'm very excited to pick this up. It's a very rare piece. So there's that. And the other piece that came with it, set this down gently. And this is largely part of that motivation for me to do what I was mentioning, is that it came with the door art as well. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, but I actually picked up, I want to say it's a Pop'n 7 door art, or one of the door arts for the cab. Or it might have been one of the Animelo. I think it was I don't think it was an Animelo actually, but I do have another door art that I was going to put on the cab until I got this. But this is just another really unique piece, and this one has absolutely no scratches on the back at all. The art is 100% intact. So I'm very excited about this. Can't wait to get it on the cab, and I'll probably do some videos or take some good pictures of everything when it's all together. A lot of the side plastics and whatnot for that cab are broken, so I might have some restoration work to be done on that, but I'm hoping to get that cab at least looking decent. I'll bring it out maybe once a year to California Extreme as something really neat to try out there. But yeah, so that's